Hey, what's up? This is Dizzy Dustin, one-third of the hip-hop group from Long Beach, California, Ugly Duckling. You are now tuned in to Urban Media. My name is Dizzy Dustin. My homies call me Dizzy. My mother calls me Dustin. And I'm an MC, one of the MCs in the group Ugly Duckling. Ugly Duckling started in '93 with me and another partner, and Einstein was actually doing all the production for the group then. And then one of my partners, Clout, kind of fell off a little bit, went the wrong way, different direction. And I met Andy Cooper like in '96. So from there we started just putting out the type of music you hear now. Big breaks, mad break records being sampled, and Einstein doing his thing, and me and Andy basically going back and forth. So we started then, and we're still doing it to this day, 2011. Well, back then we were we loved the true school hip hop. I'm not gonna say old school. I loved the old school hip hop, but we kind of pushed ourselves in the direction of the true school, the Native Tongue Field, De La, Tribe Called Quest, Black Sheep, EPMD, you know, that type of music. And we just started a group. We used to all freestyle back in my garage way back in the day. A bunch of MCs would come through, and basically we had a family called the Renaissance family. And there was 6 groups within that family, and UD started up. And we just really liked the direction of, like I said, the Native Tongue feel. And they stopped doing that type of music. Gangster music started just murdering the scene. G-Funk came out, and we felt like we didn't fit in. And at that time we didn't. So Ugly Duckling, of course, the children's story about the swan not fitting in with the ducks. We felt that was an appropriate name for our group, so we just ran with it, and it stuck. And we're not that handsome either, so it kind of works. The good thing is, when we got into doing this type of music or hip hop, we were never in it for the money or the wrong reasons. We just loved the music, and we thought we had a good shot at doing that type of music. And we did that. And what keeps us going is the fact that we still feel that we got a lot more in us to say or to do as far as music is concerned. The lyricism, the ideas behind the songs, the production, and it's a great job. You know, we've been living off this for the last 12 years, and it's one of those things that once we finish the album, we're like, oh, that's probably it. And then we're like 2-3 months later, we're like, oh, we gotta keep on going. You know, we gotta do this album. And the ideas start popping off, and we love to put the product out, and we love to tour it. So we stay on the road 7 months out of the year. We probably record 3 to 4 months out of the year. So that's basically the wrap up. My duty in the group Ugly Duckling is more or less, I'll hear a track from Einstein, like a basic break, or you know, a drum break, or you know, with the major sample over it or something, and then I'll just get ideas that I feel might work with that track or that beat. And me and Andy will go back and forth to what we feel exactly, what the title of the song is going to be, or what we're feeling from it. And then I'll go in my separate corner. I like to write at night, like at midnight, when my brain's almost done. When I'm not thinking about too much. And Andy's the kind of guy, he's gotten books and books of notes. So he just goes to his notes and just starts putting this stuff together like a puzzle. But as far as me, I got to be in the mood. I got to be able to just shut my brain off and concentrate strictly on music and on writing, which is kind of hard with a 3-year-old and running the label and the tours and all that. But I usually knock about 4 songs out a week, you know what I mean, as far as working on a Blown Celeb album and an Ugly Duckling album and other side projects as well. But that's the gist of it, man. I get home, go into the office, clear my brain, and just start writing lines down. Hopefully come up with a hot 16 or full song or whatever it is, but there's no rhyme or reason. It's just whenever I'm in the mood to write, it comes out. The trials of the group would be basically you're just on the road constantly. You know, like we've been doing this for 12 years, over a decade, and traveling, hitting 4 different continents a year, sometimes more. It's a lot of road work. You know, you got family at home you want to see, but you're on the road 7 months, 6 to 7 months out of the year, which can be, you know, pretty rough. But at the same time, you're getting your music out there and you're supplying, you're supporting, you're supplying things for your family, and it's just a part of your job. And also, I mean, on the situation, it comes to where the record company or the record industry is changing so much. It's like everything's new now. It's like you get the digital era. The labels don't know how to really push artists digitally. So a lot of the groups nowadays have to go out there and do everything themselves and keep it in-house. We've been very fortunate. We've been signed to major labels, and we've been able to keep our licensing deals all across the world. So that's been a good thing for us. But the trials are just finding out where's the home for the new album going to be. You know, what label in this country's changed, or which one's still around, or trying to figure out who owns the licensing on this album, and for the new album, I should say. And it's just a lot of work setting the album up and finding out where you're going to be at and what works best for your group and for your families as well as individually. So that's the trials of everything. But as far as making the music, that's just one of those things you just want to just keep doing. I mean, I can't go a week without working on something. You know, it's something that I have to do. And